Inside a tiny, isolated cabin, the temperature is dropping. An approaching storm is threatening to lock two sisters inside for the season, and their cupboards are completely bare. Waiting out the cold without food guarantees starvation. If they want to survive the winter, someone has to leave the safety of the cabin, brave the elements, and secure a job. In this environment, excuses lose their value. The cold doesn't care about intentions. It only responds to whether or not the work gets done. Let's look at the two individuals facing this crisis. The first sister, Lily, accepts the challenge immediately. She is eager to work and perfectly happy to ruin her nice clothes if it means bringing food to the table. Lily is variable A, and her sister Ivy is variable B. Ivy expects treasure, refuses to get dirty, and prioritizes status over effort. We'll send these opposing mindsets down the exact same path of obstacles and measure the results. Their survival now rests entirely on how they navigate a highly reactive, hidden gauntlet waiting for them in the woods. Lily steps into the forest first. What she doesn't realize is that she is stepping onto a stage, and eyes are watching her move from the shadows. Almost immediately, the environment demands something from her. She encounters a dying tree and gives up her own drinking water to save it. She uses her bare hands to hoist heavy stones and repair a crumbling well. She finds a pack of stray puppies trapped in the mud and takes the time to wash them clean. These encounters form an implicit test. No one tells Lily she is being evaluated, and there is no obvious reward promised for her labor. Her character is visible only through the actions she takes when she thinks she has nothing to gain. Ivy walks the exact same route hours later. The tree asks for a drink. She calls it an ugly stick and walks away. The well asks for repair. She refuses to chip her nails. The puppies ask for help. She shrieks that they may ruin her shoes. The forest acts as a filter. By running the second variable through the same obstacles, we see that entitlement produces zero positive interactions with the surrounding world. Both paths lead to the Crystal Palace, where the hidden evaluation ends and the explicit rules begin. The owner of the palace offers them a straightforward contract: clean 6 rooms perfectly, but never open the door to the 7th room. Lily executes the contract. She suppresses her curiosity, completes weeks of heavy labor, and respects the stated boundary. Because she follows the rules, she eventually gains legitimate access to the 7th room and its gold. Ivy takes a different approach. Driven by a refusal to work, she skips the 6 rooms and immediately forces her way into the 7th to grab the reward. The moment she violates the boundary, a massive swarm of bees pours out of the room, stinging her repeatedly and chasing her down the hall. When the terms of success are clearly laid out, disciplined effort secures the prize. Taking a shortcut to bypass the work triggers an immediate, painful penalty. With the palace behind them, the journey home becomes the collection phase of our experiment. This chart tracks Lily's investments compounding. Puppies give pearls. The well provides pies. The tree drops apples. Ivy expects the same. With zero investment, her actual return stays flat. The tree pulls its fruit away, leaving a total deficit. The woods and the palace behave like a mirror. They reflect and multiply the specific energy a person puts into them. The experiment concludes back at the cabin. Ivy stumbles through the door messy and regretful, while Lily arrives with enough food and treasure to save the family. Lily returns with gold, but her priority shifts upon seeing her sister. Rather than gloating over the victory, she immediately begins treating Ivy's painful stings. Kindness and effort don't just solve immediate problems, they accumulate. Every stone Lily fixed and every mouth she fed built a reputation and a safety net that the gold alone couldn't buy. Ivy's suffering was the direct result of her own design. By choosing to bypass the work, she chose the stings that came with the shortcut. True wealth is the result of honesty and a willingness to help others. When these traits are practiced consistently, they fill a home with a sense of security that no amount of luck can provide.